Aren't you tired of boring and predictable podcasts? Remember the movie Groundhog Day? Ugh. The only thing predictable about this show is that we're guzzling booze. Count on it. This is the Appleboys podcast. Appleboys.us. If it's NFTs, music festivals, sporting events, strip clubs, current events, or masturbation techniques. Did I read that right? There's more than one? Fueled by, but not sponsored by, Miller Lite. This is the Appleboys podcast. Now your hosts, Josh, Cory, Rob, and Jimmy. Rob has issues. Just saying, bro.
Telling you that there is a special place in hell for these motherfuckers who have no etiquette in the bathroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like people that hover with their legs on the walls and just piss everywhere.
Yeah.
Legs on the walls?
Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah.
For leverage.
These spiders you're talking about?
Kinda. It's like an American Ninja Warrior, but pooping.
Oh.
I don't know what they're doing.
I would watch that.
These people just go into the bathroom and just piss everywhere except for into the toilet. And it's all over the seat, all over the floor, all over the walls.
Just marking their territory, man.
And then some of them don't even flush. Like some of them just leave that shit just everywhere.
Sometimes when I pee, I just kind of, like, instead of, aiming and, like, holding it, I just kind of let it go and flail around. And it's like, when you blow up a balloon and then you just let it go. It's the same concept, but it's with piss.
Yeah, I believe that's what's happening in many of these scenarios, and I just don't understand it. Like, what do these people's houses look like?
I don't know.
You don't ever just go in a public restroom and helicopter?
No, I don't.
Helicopter.
And neither should you.
Thank you, Cory.
Yeah, there we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Appleboys podcast. I'm Josh. I'm here with Cory. What's up, Cory?
I didn't know that we were starting that way, but hey, we're back.
We're back. A dinosaur story. What a great flick. What's up, Rob?
Hey, this is Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
What's up, Jimmy?
Jeff. My name's Jeff.
Fuck you.
Fuck me. Fuck
no,
you.
I'm Jeff.
No, you're Jeff. I'm Jeff.
You're saying the same thing, but with an accent. What accent?
It's not
is
an
that?
accent.
That's Hefe, man.
It's lowercase, first of all.
It's just a lowercase j, or everything's lowercase?
Yeah, it's a lowercase j and everything else is uppercase. What the fuck do you mean?
Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't you motherfuckers missed this?
Yeah, I fuck moms.
I have. I've missed you guys. It's been too long.
Yeah, Jimmy's been gone for like a month, it feels like.
It does feel like that, but it's been a week.
Yeah.
It's mostly the drugs that made it feel like a month for me.
Fair enough.
It's been 1 week since we got to see Jimmy.
In the shower.
Our good buddy Jimmy.
It's been 1 week since we've looked at Jimmy in the shower. He's been away and the camera has been rolling, but there's no one to watch.
Wait, hold on. We used to live together, so I wouldn't have thought that was like kind of weird, but now we don't live together, so what's going on, man?
What? I was just singing a song, man.
All right.
Where'd you go, Jimmy?
Went to San Francisco and New York. I went to New York first.
Why'd you say San Francisco all Hispanic-like?
That's how they pronounce it.
Were you celebrating anything?
Yep. My birthday was on Friday.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Woo!
He's 19, you guys.
Yep.
It's Libra season, baby. Don't you guys celebrate the fucking moon
The
shit?
astrology stuff.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's the actual sign for Libra? Is it like a lion or something, or what is it?
I think it's a scorpion.
No, that's Scorpio. What's Libra?
I don't fucking know.
Is it a ram?
I don't actually follow this shit.
That's Taurus.
Taurus is a bull.
Taurus is a bull.
No, Capricorn is a ram. I think Libra's the scales. What do you...
Scales of justice?
Talons of justice.
Scales?
I don't know, man. The only reason I know what I am is because every time I tell a white girl around my age that my birthday is on September 23rd, they're like, oh my God, you're a Libra. And I'm like, Yeah.
And that comes up a lot
Okay.
because Jimmy can't wait to tell white girls when his birthday is.
True.
He just sees
True.
one on the street and he's like, guess when my birthday is?
Black girls, though, he doesn't tell the birthday. Only white girls.
He actually walks across the street.
Jesus, man.
White girls don't care about
Jimmy, why are you so
signs
racist?
and shit.
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
But anyways, the scale
So you went to New York. Did you get molested?
What?
in New York.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Is
Just
what?
asking.
There's a lot of Catholics up there.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you did?
You are built like an altar boy.
He has a point.
Jesus Christ. You ask about how my time was on vacation, and you're like, did you get raped? It's like, what?
That's a valid question.
didn't
You
say
went to
rape.
New York.
How is that a way to start a conversation?
It was just diddle. It wasn't full on.
Okay, never mind. We're good.
Yeah.
I didn't get diddled in New York, but it was a very fun time.
You did or didn't?
Sorry,
Like-
I had to think. Did not.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Yeah. Did not. No diddle.
Really?
Yeah, no diddle.
In New York? In the Big Apple?
No.
What about like above the Big Apple?
What's above the Big Apple?
In the plane?
Probably like your belly button.
Did you join the Mile High Club?
I did not.
Did you guys do the blanket thing?
One time I did an edible on a plane, and it was a unpleasant experience.
Have you ever done the blanket thing on a plane?
With myself.
Really?
Those flights are long, man.
We're gonna come back to that. So about this this music festival.
Yeah. So we originally,
There's a lot of turbulence.
Jesus fuck. It probably helps with the shaking motion.
I didn't even have to do anything. I just kind of held it there, and the plane
Yeah.
did it for me.
Yeah. Every
So-
time,
So you Antonio Browned it?
Yeah.
every time
held it
the captain would be like, "There's gonna be some turbulence," you'd be like, "Oh yeah," just get in position.
Yeah. Back at it, boys.
Jesus Christ.
Stay on task, Jimmy. Tell us about New York.
I can't
Yeah.
fucking stay on task when they're talking about masturbating.
Tunnel
Don't
vision.
think about my dick, Jimmy.
All right.
What did you do when you got to New York? What was the first thing you do when you stepped off the plane?
I got a fucking bagel.
I was going to say you got a bagel.
I got a bagel. I was real hungry, and last time I was in New York, I did not get a New York bagel. I got a New York bagel this time. The place is literally called Best Bagel New York.
If I had, so I would have put money on it being called Best Bagel New York. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
I would have won so much fucking money.
So much fucking money.
it was pretty much the best bagel I've ever had. It was great.
Was
Pretty
it,
much the best bagel.
was
you've
it the
ever
best bagel you've had or just the best bagel in New York?
It was the best bagel in New York, but New York is known for their bagels. And I think it was the best bagel I've had ever, potentially.
There must be a reason that the bagels are better in New York.
It's the sewer water.
It's the Jews.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Corey's spitting facts over here.
Yeah. Like the Jewish delis, that's like a big thing there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know that, but like, do
And
they?
they know how to make a bagel, my friend.
Well, I mean, that just seems like such a weird food
It's
for
the sewer water.
one like religion, like group of religious people to just be really good at making.
Mm.
So this place was like the size of like a Subway, the restaurant, not the underground tunnel thing. The restaurant, they're a tiny ass place, and there was probably 30 to 40 people in there, and there was like a line out the door, and we were in and out of there with our food within like 20 minutes.
Ah,
It's
the
the
bagel,
craziest shit I've ever seen.
bagel Nazi, huh?
Huh?
Like from Seinfeld?
He doesn't. He's too young.
No.
I'm like 25 years old now.
Yeah, Seinfeld's fucking iconic.
We transitioned from Jews to Nazis really quickly.
Yeah, I think we got to be careful with that.
Yeah, in the editing, can you space that out more? Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, just put it a little bit further. Even
Yeah.
if it doesn't fit in, just kind of slice it in.
Like if you didn't know what you wanted when you got up to the counter, were they like, no bagel for you next?
Yes,
So, bagel Nazis. Okay, got it.
pretty much. It was a great place, though.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. The most interesting part of New York. So we saw a show there. It was like 4 people playing back to back.
4 people? 4 bands?
4 people. It was
Entities.
it was all DJs pretty
they,
much.
They were electronic artists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, really unique show. So after the show, I was still ready to go. I was real pumped from the show. And New York is also known for their like kind of underground club scene. So I wanted to experience some of that. and I got some last minute tickets to a club in New York, and that was something else. I don't think I'd ever really been to a real club until then.
You had to get tickets to the club?
Yeah, because it was like an official like event where they had people like big artists like fly in to play there.
Oh, okay. So
It wasn't just like a random night at the
it was
club.
kind of like another show then.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So it's basically another show. There was 3 different rooms in this club you could go to, and they had like this really cool system where when you walk in, you get a wristband, and then you pay for everything with the wristband, and it just charges your card.
Yeah.
I definitely thought that you were going to say, yeah, it's a really cool system. They like ID you, and if you're over 21, they give you a wristband at the front.
And then you don't have to pull out your ID every time you want to drink.
Yeah.
No.
Like, Jimmy.
No.
Yeah, when I went to go to Voodoo Fest, they do a RFID thing
Yeah,
where you
that's what it
link
was.
link your card to it.
Very
and you just
convenient.
pay with it.
It
It's
is
also
convenient.
dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Very
it is very
dangerous.
dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, because I only got 1 drink, and there's a good reason for it. I got a vodka Red Bull, and it was $22.
Yeah, it reminds me when we went to go see Dead Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
That was fucked up.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys it's Dead Mouse 5.
Josh is right on this one.
I think I spent about $300 that night on drinks.
It was it was so expensive.
And that was, I didn't even like power drink. I had like, I mean, I had probably 5 or 6 drinks, and I think my girlfriend also had about the same, but that should not equal $300.
No.
Yeah, we drank a lot that night.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot that people were running home like shirtless and shit.
And then we walked back to the hotel. It was great.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
through the roads of Atlanta.
I wanted to forget.
It was fine.
It was fun, though. It was fun. But yeah, we were probably awake 36 hours or so
Oh my.
because we got out of that club in New York at like 2:30 a.m., which isn't that late for a club in New York, really. And we were like, yeah, we're just going to go to the airport now. We're going to try to sleep on the plane, sleep at the airport, go to the festival the next day. And in San Francisco, it'll be fine. Was not fine. Really was not fine. So this is where chaos ensues. I try to take off that wristband. It's like a pretty tough wristband because it has the chip and stuff in it. So I like rip it off, and my phone flies out of my hand. I got the new iPhone, and it lands right on the concrete and just shatters. Like the screen is just done. I've dropped so many phones on their screen before with a case. No issue. So the entire trip I was dealing with a shattered phone screen. Luckily it wasn't that bad where glass was in my hand every time I tried to touch something. But yeah.
Time to use that Apple Care, huh, bud?
That's exactly what I did. I got a new phone in New York
Jesus.
That sucks.
or in San Francisco. But it was like $30, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was awake for so fucking long. We got on that flight that morning at like 7 a.m. after we hadn't slept, except for like airport seating sleep, which isn't real sleep. And just wanted to die.
So you went to New York with a flight the very next day to San Francisco with the intent of not staying in a hotel room?
Correct.
Wild.
Yeah. I was trying to get it all out of my system while I'm still young, you know?
I guess. I don't think it's physically possible for me to stay awake for 36 hours at this point in my life.
I probably could. I would not be happy about it, but I certainly wouldn't do it when I have to fly across the fucking country the next day.
Yeah, it was something else. It was totally worth it in hindsight. I would do it again.
Just listening to it, I wouldn't do it once.
Well, I wouldn't do it again now, but I wouldn't change the past, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
It was worth it. Y'all are just old.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm almost 40.
You and me both, brother.
Not me.
I'm closer than you are.
Yeah, happy birthday, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
Like a month ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it was Cory's birthday about a month ago.
And Kelsey's birthday too.
True.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to both of you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Hey,
birthday.
Jimmy,
What's up?
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you so much. So while I was gone, Rob took care of my cats. Rob and Will did.
Is that a euphemism for something?
Yeah,
No.
I took care of the pussy.
He can't take care of my pussy if I'm out of town.
the bussy.
Yeah.
That's yours.
So he's taking care of my cats. One of them's named Fitz. The other one's named Marmalade. Not important. Just want you guys to know. But
Is Marmalade a lady?
Yeah.
yeah,
You call her Lady Marmalade?
kind of do. Yeah.
Lady Marmalade.
Ah.
Yeah,
only
yeah,
when
yeah.
she's fancy.
Oh yeah. So when I got a new phone, I forgot to log into all the apps and everything, so I was kind of in a hurry. So like, Rob took care of the cats the first day. Didn't have the Ring app and stuff loaded on my phone to like see if he actually got the cats taken care of and everything, which he did.
Sure.
But I log into the app like 2 days later, which would be like Sunday, and looking through the history just to see when they came in and stuff to make sure got taken care of. And I look at one of the videos, and it's the funniest Ring video I've ever seen in my life. So
Check us out on Twitter at Appleboys Pod
Yeah,
for the posting.
it's
going to
be on Twitter.
I'm upset about this.
Rob looks very proud of this moment.
But my house, like right next to us, this giant bush, and for whatever reason, spiders fucking love this bush. Like there's a million spiders in this bush. Specifically, there's a giant spider that likes to hang out on top of my doorway, and like occasionally it'll just mosey its web on down, and it'll be like definitely at head level. And Rob is tall as fuck, so it's certainly at head level for Rob. So I have two videos. One is Rob entering the house and one exiting the house.
Let's just cut so you guys can fucking see the videos so we can get this all out of our systems and you guys can react and have it on the podcast, okay?
All right, Jimmy, play the fucking video.
All right.
Is that a flamethrower?
It's a fucking flashlight.
Are you taking pictures?
No, I had the flashlight on and I was just trying to see what I was working with.
Just wait for part 2.
I hate this. Oh my god. Yeah, bring a broom and maybe a flamethrower or some shit. Holy.
Oh, that's Will. I was on FaceTime
No.
with Will.
Hold on. Here. I'm gonna FaceTime you.
I think it's so funny that I asked if your flashlight was a flamethrower,
Yeah.
and then you talked about having a flamethrower. I've never seen that
It
video
was
before.
important. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That shit was... Yo, they were really big. Okay? I'm not usually like a, oh no, a spider kind of guy, but like, those motherfuckers were huge, and it looked like fucking Shelob and Co. just came down and invaded Jimmy's house, okay?
It looked like what?
Shelob, isn't that a fucking spider, a famous spider of some sort?
Pretty sure it's
Are we
not
not-
Shelob.
What the shit? What is that? I don't know. Look that shit up.
Had
I
a
got
fucking
you.
She-Hulk and a web up there, bro.
Yeah, it's Shelob.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
Get fucked, idiots.
Yeah. I can't believe we laughed at you because of that. It is Shelob.
What is that from?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
A big motherfucker.
Look at the big brains on Rob.
Yeah.
I really like
This is
when
another one of those examples where Rob is apparently the smartest person we know.
Yeah.
it comes out every once in a while.
Yep.
But what usually comes out is something else.
Smart opposite.
Smart opposite.
So what happened when you got to San Francisco, Jimmy?
So I had a few interesting things to talk about with the festival. I know we established in the last episode that I went to a festival. But yeah, festival super fun. First day was a moderate train wreck. So it's kind of weird that when I walked into the festival initially, there's this warehouse stage. And I was like, wow, that really looks like the warehouse in the Woodstock documentary. Weird. And I think I cursed it because right before one of the major acts was going to play at the warehouse, we were on our way there, and there is suddenly this giant crowd in the middle of the like walkway to get there. And we get to the front of the giant crowd, and there is a barricade with security people. And on the other side of the barricade are a bunch of angry people. And on our side, there's a bunch of angry people. And they're not letting people go either way. So we eventually figure out why, and they said there was some kind of like fire marshal, too many people in the warehouse sort of thing. And the problem with this and why there's so many people is because this festival booked a lot of LGBT artists. So there was a lot of LGBT people there.
And it was in fucking San Francisco.
Yeah, they put Charlie XCX, who's like major pop artist, in this fairly small area. And so just to give you an idea, this is the equivalent of like putting Slipknot in a tiny warehouse at like a giant metal festival. Like everyone is so pissed.
All right.
I feel like saying major pop artist for someone that I've never heard of.
Boom, clap, like it, like that, on and on.
Cory even knows.
She also did that song with Iggy Azalea, the Black Widow shit. That's Charlie XCX
Oh yeah,
too.
yeah. That was she was featured on Black Widow as well.
Yeah, she's huge. You're just old.
I mean, Boom Clap was fucking huge, man.
Yeah.
Huge.
Okay.
We're here again.
But eventually the crowd starts mounting and mounting and mounting. Everyone's so pissed.
It's it's in San Francisco.
There were some people over there. They were scissoring. Not my business.
But I watched.
Everyone
did.
We eventually pushed through security
You did it.
as
They
a group.
did it. We all did it.
Security got fucked up. It wasn't my fault. It was the angry gays.
Look, I get it. Angry gays.
Jesus
Do you
Christ.
get it? What do you mean? Donald, why do you get it? What do you get about the angry gays?
They're mad. I get it. We're all mad.
Today, I'm gay. I'm just as angry as you. They stole the election. Or, in gay terms, they stole the erection.
Oh,
It's
boy.
actually Asian terms, not gay terms.
That
That's what I was thinking too.
Jeez.
That's what I was thinking.
Keep that shit in.
Oh boy.
Well then. So there were some mad people on both sides of the fence, huh?
Yeah.
When you say security got fucked up and it wasn't your fault, what do you mean by that? They got physically assaulted?
They didn't get physically assaulted. They just got super pushed. Like, I don't know if some of them got trampled or what, but an angry mob stormed the Capitol, and the Capitol was the warehouse at Portola.
All right.
That's cool.
So did everyone get to see Charlie XCX?
I did get to see Charlie XCX.
Good.
It was incredible.
Did she do Boom Clap?
She did not.
What?
Boom, clap.
No one
sound of
listens to
my
that song
heart.
anymore unless you're
That's-
like 8 years old.
Like that's like her song though, man.
No, it's not.
Really?
Really.
What else has she done?
A bunch of shit.
A bunch of shit you wouldn't recognize.
Just
yeah, because no one else fucking knows it.
That's not true.
Because she's a major pop star.
major.
Obviously.
Hold on. You guys
Just-
are fucking stupid.
The way that you asked that was so funny. Did she do Boom Clap?
All right, Josh. She has 17 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
Okay, hang on.
And hold on, her
How
her top song came out 2 months ago on Spotify, and it has 63 million plays.
All right. How many Spotify monthly plays does Taylor Swift have?
Probably fucking more.
Why are
What?
we comparing her to Taylor Swift?
Because Taylor Swift is a major pop star.
Charlie XCX is the 240th most listened to artist in the world.
The 240th most listened to artist. Okay, so I want to know if Tua Tagovailoa had a concussion or not in Sunday's game, and I want to go to
Yes.
a major expert in the field. So I'm going to ask the 240th ranked neuroscientist. It's not a major anything.
That's a really high up neuroscientist.
Yeah, there's
though.
a lot of neuroscientists.
There's a
in the
lot of
world.
neuroscientists.
yeah,
that's-
but
That's
There's
probably
even more
like
pop stars.
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
like
if
musical
you're-
artists.
If you're the 240th most listened to or most smartest neuroscientist,
But she's
Then-
not the 240th most listened to pop star. She's the 240th all-time
I-
listened to artist
I
on
get it.
general.
I get it.
On
What
general.
I'm saying is
So
What are
weird
you
hill-
saying, man? I
maybe
don't know.
major,
Yeah, major.
but
This-
not major.
This is a weird hill to die on, Josh.
I don't know. I mean, semantics.
Not major.
I've heard of her.
Thanks, Cory.
I just thought for sure she would have played Boom Clap.
Is there like a
You guys are so fucking old.
is there a top
I can't do
500
this shit.
or do you have to go to each individual artist?
What?
Is there like a top 500?
On Spotify?
Yeah.
You just have to go to each individual one.
Oh, that sucks.
Why?
I want to see what 239 was.
Still probably just like major, honestly.
I'm
Not
just
major,
asking.
major.
What if it's like what's Pitbull? Look up Pitbull real quick.
Okay.
Dale.
Okay, if Pitbull is less, can we say that she's major?
No.
Pitbull is 84th.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Mr.
Christ.
Worldwide. What are you talking about?
What about Ed Sheeran? Ed Sheeran's like probably like 10 or
Yeah,
something.
he's
Ed
like
Sheeran
top
is probably 1.
Okay, Josh.
I think
Name. All right. Pick a major artist that you
He's
listen
gonna
to
say Eminem.
regularly.
Well, no. Major. Yeah. Eminem, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Ed Sheeran.
I think
Do you-
Lady
do you
Gaga
wanna know the
has
top
less
10?
plays than Charlie XCX.
Do you want to know
No,
the
she
top
doesn't.
10?
guarantee you you're fucking
She
wrong. I bet
absolute-
you $100,000 right now that
Let's
you're wrong.
Look it up.
Rob is hella wrong. She's 30th.
Shit.
Do you guys want to know the top 10?
Is it BTS?
I think
Is
that
BTS, is that the Korean one?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I have something to add
BTS
real
is number
quick.
10.
So I have one thing to add here. If you look up Lady Gaga, she is 30th. But if you go to fans also like, it's Katy Perry, Tove Lo, Selena Gomez, and Charlie XCX.
I like me
Cool.
some Tove Lo.
So she's in the footnotes that you might like this.
Selena Gomez isn't a footnote
Yeah, nor is Katy Perry.
or Katy Perry.
Yeah, that's why they were
Any of
listed
those
first.
people, really.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So this list, I think, is just accumulated streams,
Mm-hmm.
Is this all time or current?
like all time.
Okay.
I think that Bad Bunny fella is going to be in the top 10.
I think so too.
He's number 2.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
what I thought. Ed Sheeran,
He's number 3.
The Weeknd.
He's number 4.
Oh,
Yeah, Weekend's wild.
You're on a roll.
Number 5, I'm going BTS.
No.
Fuck.
Did we get number 1 yet?
No.
Eminem.
No.
He's number 8.
Did we say Ed Sheeran already?
Yeah, he was number 3.
Ooh.
Can I just read it? Or are we gonna
Yeah, go
keep
ahead.
guessing?
I mean, fuck, man.
Is
Are
Taylor
you-
Swift
I'm
on
having
the top
fun.
10?
Taylor Swift is number 5.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Holy shit. Who's number 1? The Beatles? That's a
No.
stupid
No.
fucking answer.
No, that is a really stupid answer. Is it a modern people?
Yeah, it is a modern people.
Is it a modern people?
I am a modern people. I want to listen to American music.
Okay. So, number 1 with 50,445,396,093
Oh, it's fucking Drake. It's Drake.
streams is Drake.
God
Yeah, it's
damn it.
Drizzy.
Yeah.
Why do people like Drake so much?
I don't know. He had that one song that I really liked, which was the started from the bottom thing.
Hotline Bling.
Hotline Bling was a great meme.
It was a good meme.
Man, I love Hotline Bling.
Number 6 is Justin Bieber.
Yep.
7, Ariana Grande.
Okay.
8, Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
9, Post Malone.
I like
Wow.
Posty. I have a lot more respect for
9.
him after that. All that shit that happened when he got injured.
10,
I know about that.
BTS.
I'm hip. What do you think about that? BTS is number 10.
I don't know anything about
BTS
Post
is number
Malone.
10.
He's a good musician.
Wait, so I was 100% right in all of my guesses except for the Beatles. Because I got
Nice.
discouraged because when I said BTS, you said no.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. Well,
No, you said no.
I said no because we were trying to guess number 1, I thought.
No, I was trying to guess top 10.
Oh, well, yeah, they're number 10.
Fuck.
And you got discouraged and said the fucking Beatles?
It threw me off my groove.
Is Travis Scott number 12?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Travis Scott is number 22.
Oh.
Ah.
He's lit.
Number 11, Miller Lite sponsored J Balvin.
Oh.
Yep.
13, Billie Eilish. 12 is Kanye.
William Eyelash.
14, Juice WRLD. 15, fucking Coldplay.
Yo.
Gross.
Hey, so
Yeah, I agree.
Juice WRLD was actually like really, really good at freestyling. I found that out after he died.
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't. I
Very
don't-
famously dead.
I've never
Yeah, very,
listened to him
very
or
famously.
And they
followed any news.
They found him in an airport.
And now AI Juice WRLD is even better at freestyling.
True.
He has a new album. It's completely AI. Juice World. Do you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yep, it's completely
Yeah,
AI.
he's-
Kind of surprising that Imagine Dragons is 17 on this list.
God, people still listen to Imagine Dragons.
They're like the only musical group that has like 10 double diamond records or whatever the fuck it is.
God.
Where are the 21 Pilots in that?
I'm gonna have to scroll for a while.
I knew
think.
that you
Think
were going to
so?
ask about that because as we were talking about Imagine Dragons and Jimmy said, man, people still listen to Imagine Dragons. I was thinking our mutual friend David loves Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy.
And 21 Pilots just in Imagine Dragons are just a match made in heaven.
Yeah, 21p is 205.
If you've got, honestly, if you've got like 21 Pilots and Imagine Dragons in your top 5 artists, we're probably not going to get along.
Agreed.
It's just not going to work out.
I'm still looking for 21 Pilots, by the way.
It's 205.
This is a different list.
Rob, you want to know
All right.
something funny?
Eh?
That guy that came to the party at Will's
Eh?
that was being weird at all the girls when he was like 40.
Yeah.
He tried to play 21 Pilots and what'd you just say?
Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
He tried
Yeah.
to play both of them on the DJ thing.
Hans
Yeah,
Zimmer
that
is
checks out.
303.
Is 21 Pilots just the new Nickelback?
No,
No,
I
that's
think
that's
Nickelback
Imagine
is the new
Dragons.
that's
Nickelback.
Imagine Dragons.
All
Yeah.
right. What's 21 Pilots? Creed.
Jeez.
With arms wide open.
21 Pilots had a new album like 2 years ago that wasn't even that bad. Did you listen to it?
What'd you say?
21 Pilots. Jesus fucking Christ, Corey. They had a new album like 2 years ago that wasn't even bad.
Honestly, I don't dislike
Yeah. This album came out like last year. This one?
I don't dislike 21 Pilots or Imagine Dragons or Nickelback or Creed.
It's the people.
I just think that the idea of having any of those bands in your top anything is preposterous. Like they're
Yeah.
all fine. I don't mind any of their music being on in the background.
Yeah,
But I'm not going to
I
go
don't-
seek it out. Like I don't immediately want to change the radio station when any of their shit comes on. But I also don't want to like go home and listen to their album with a glass of whiskey in my hand.
I don't know, man. If I hear Believer by Imagine Dragons in the background of any restaurant, I'm leaving.
Yeah, so 21 Pilots I have less of a problem with, but Imagine Dragons, there's a visceral reaction there.
That's only because their stuff got like run into the ground because it's on every commercial and every movie
That is
ever
true.
made.
That's a lot of it.
Besides that Run song, Run is kind of a slapper.
How's that one go?
Radioactive was pretty good back in its day.
It was.
Back in its day.
Yeah.
Like that song fucking
Well, when it
slaps.
came
It
out,
did.
Yeah. I bet if we listen to it now, being so far removed from it, probably fucking
might be
slaps
okay.
again.
I still
Yeah.
hate it.
How does that Run song go?
It's the one where it's like do 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 Run.
Isn't
Imagine Dragons?
that's
Yeah.
that's AWOL Nation.
Yeah,
Ah, shit, that's a different person. Oh, those guys are pretty cool.
I don't think that's Imagine Dragons.
Ah, no, those guys are fine.
I saw
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, those are the sale guys.
Yeah.
Those are great.
which
Yeah.
by the way, I
They
saw
could
them
be in my top 5.
They opened up for Prophets of Rage when I went to go see them a few years ago. What a weird opener.
That is
for
a
that
really
band.
weird opener
Yeah.
for that band.
And of course they close with Sail and
Oh, God.
just slow and
Yeah.
okay, here comes kind of Rage Against the Machine. Like, well, that really got me hype.
Man, I loved Sail when it first
Yeah.
came out. Now it's like very cringy
I
sounding.
really like
I disagree. Sales a slapper.
Yeah, hard disagree there.
Huh.
big fan of Devil Driver's cover of it.
Haven't heard it.
Me neither.
It's real good. Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Des goes hard.
I don't know what it is, but something about AWOL Nation makes me feel like they shouldn't be covered.
Why is
What?
that?
Yeah, you need to elaborate on that one, man.
I can't. I don't really have. It's not a complete thought. It just feels like they shouldn't be covered.
All right.
I feel like Josh is suddenly becoming inebriated.
I'm not inebriated.
Maybe.
I'm
I mean, I
you talking
understand
about?
what he's saying.
completely sober.
I get what he's saying.
Can you elaborate, Rob?
No,
Okay.
but I get it.
Anything else we need to know about San Francisco, Jimmy?
Hold on. I took notes.
How was Chemical Brothers?
Didn't get to see
Is it
Chemical
how
Brothers.
What the
was?
fuck, man.
How was
Yeah.
Chemical Brothers? or
How were
Chemical
whatever. I
Brothers?
don't care.
So the
How was
downside
Fatboy
is
Slim?
was.
Did you go see Fatboy Slim?
I couldn't.
What the shit?
Yeah. So
What was the
was.
point?
the downside of this festival is the lineup is so fucking stacked
It was real
that
good.
there was a million discrepancies. Like there's so many people I wanted to see, I couldn't see all of them. Like
Just saying, I would have made a priority of seeing Chemical Brothers and Fatboy Slim.
the only legend I saw was DJ Shadow, and that was like
oh yeah, Would've saw him
top
too.
3 there. It was
Hell yeah.
incredible. Yeah.
I would have absolutely made it a point to see both Chemical Brothers and Fatboy Slim.
I wish I could have.
100%.
I had other priorities, unfortunately.
You're so young.
And if I told you the other priorities, you'd be upset because you don't know them.
Precisely.
Charlie XCXC.
No.
I don't know. Who did you not? Oh, you saw like Floating Points instead of Chemical Brothers, right?
No, I saw One Tricks Point Never.
Oh, that's right.
You saw what?
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
That's
no,
why I
say-
didn't say the word.
It sounded like you just tried to pronounce Elon Musk's child's name.
That's basically
It's basically what
yeah.
it is.
Okay.
So he produced the new Weekend album, and he's also produced like a bunch of other pop rap albums, but his live sets are very different. And if I explained it,
Alright.
you'd still be mad at me.
No, I mean, whatever, man. You do you. I
Yeah.
mean, Chemical Brothers and Fatboy Slim are probably going to retire soon, but whatever, it's fine.
It's true. I was upset.
I would have. So if it honestly between the two, like if Fatboy Slim and Chemical Brothers are playing at the same time, I'm saying Fatboy Slim 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah, me too.
But
Yeah, likewise.
but I think both are pretty important.
Fatboy Slim is iconic, man.
I agree. Yeah.
Like he
Weapon of choice.
basically created Big Beat.
He did.
Yeah.
It's like, and honestly, why would they put both of those on stage at the same time? Because like they're the two like godfathers of
Yeah.
Big Beat, basically.
Yeah.
Throw Crystal Method in there, and you got the whole holy triad, man.
I would fly across country to see just that show back
Yeah.
to back to back.
I almost did plan an entire cross country trip for an April Fool's joke.
All right.
Yeah. It was, I think, 2012, 2014, something like that. I think it was 2014.
Back in the day.
So Daft Punk released Random Access Memories.
Oh, I totally would have done that.
And then they, on April 1st, announced a like 6-show U.S. tour, of which one was going to be in Austin, Texas. And I was like, fuck yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
lineup
And then the
was-
April fooled you.
The lineup was Daft Punk, Chemical Brothers, and Justice. I was like,
Oh.
fuck. Oh, fuck
God.
yeah.
And that was a joke?
That was
Yeah,
that was an
a
April
joke.
Fool's joke.
What
for
a
Daft Punk.
horrible joke.
Yeah.
That's-
Fucking French people, man.
That's so bad.
They were like, oh, ho, ho, for you.
Fool you, suck my baguette. Fromage, motherfucker.
Haha, you are a faggot.
Yeah.
Real talk, though, I would drive an unlimited distance to go see Daft Punk.
Oh, me too.
Me too.
Like,
Me three.
even if they were playing in like Mexico or something.
Yeah, I'd figure it out.
Even if they were playing in Mexico, I'd go see them.
Yeah, I was just saying, I'd brave the cartel.
Is Mexico the furthest place you can think of?
Yeah.
Do you have your passport?
Yeah.
No, he fucking doesn't.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking? I had a girlfriend that was in Canada. I had to go retrieve her from the cold white north.
There's a song about my girlfriend who lives in Canada in Avenue Q that
I am very familiar
is
with it.
great.
Yeah.
That's you.
We were at a restaurant earlier, and you lied to someone, I guess, about not having your passport renewed. Remember that?
I said that I needed to get it renewed because I'm coming up on 10 years. They're good for 10 years. I went up when I was 19.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I need to get my passport. It's way expired.
Got yours, Jimmy?
Nope, but I got the star on my license, so I
Yeah,
can go to
I've had
Canada
that.
and Mexico.
I've had that forever. The Real ID thing.
Yeah.
That allows you to go to Canada, Mexico without
Yeah.
a passport?
North
Yep.
America.
I need to get my
know that.
passport renewed. I'm still within the renewal window.
Can't go to Cuba though.
Cuba.
Why'd you say that?
I'm just saying, like, it's for North American territories, but you can't go to Cuba.
Well, Cuba is not North American territory.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's Caribbean.
It's part of North America.
Nah, man, it's South America.
No.
Yeah.
No. Are
Central?
Yeah.
you saying
No,
the
it's
Dominican is part of
South.
That's North America?
I'd also consider that South America.
Well, it doesn't matter what you
doesn't
fucking consider
yeah.
it.
What the fuck are you talking? You're not a goddamn geographer.
Geographer?
I consider North Korea not a real place.
Shithole.
I'm gonna look this shit up.
I mean, it's probably North America. Let's be real.
Well, why the fuck would you say that then?
Because I wanted to be.
You want to antagonize me, motherfucker?
I want to contradict you.
You motherfucker.
You motherfucker, I kill you.
All of us are like somewhat contrarians.
Yeah,
Like
without a doubt.
it depends on the subject, but when that subject hits, it's all out war.
True.
More or less.
Even if we're not right, we're right.
I'm gonna die on that hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Charlie.
Charlie, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. A kick.
Hey, Rob.
She is not big. She is big.
That is what you said earlier.
It's true.
Well,
Fuck
all
you
right.
and your
Glad we're on the same
your
page.
measurements.
She's
big.
not major. She's just major.
Yeah. Maybe
right.
she's major, but not triple major.
True.
That I could get behind.
No, get on Discord and back me up, buddy. I know you're on my side on this one.
Are you talking about Gnome?
Is that another boomer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all the dads on Dayquil and all the Bleach Bros were born in the same year as me and Cory.
Wow, a bunch of fucking old people that have bad
Almost
opinions.
40-year-olds.
Agreed.
So Rob owns a house.
Yep.
Cory owns a house.
Yep.
Josh owns a house.
Yep.
Yep.
Jimmy lives in a house that's sort of outfitted as a multi-unit dwelling.
It's shit on Jimmy hour, my favorite time.
It's not shit on Jimmy hour. at all.
Triplex.
Right. So you live very closely to your neighbors,
I do.
and Cory and Rob and I all have next door neighbors and adjacent neighbors and things like that. So do you guys know your neighbors?
I know one side. The other side is an Airbnb, so it's a revolving door of people.
Do you like make an effort to meet those people when they're there?
Fuck no.
Do you know the people who own it?
No.
If the people who owned that house lived there instead of renting it as an Airbnb, would you make an effort to know them?
So I tried to get to know the one side,
Mm-hmm.
and we have pleasantries when we see each other in the backyard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like they've never invited us over. We never invited them over. They're a lot older than us though, too. So
Yeah. What about you, Rob?
Would I like go out of my way to like?
Do you know your neighbors?
Yeah.
Like across the street?
Yeah. Yeah. An old Italian man named Tony. He's not that old. He's like in his 40s. Cory's throat did the thing again. Just wanted to say hello.
throat did the thing earlier.
Yeah, his wasn't that bad. Yours was pretty bad.
You guys want to know the funny part? That was mine throat.
Was it?
It's my throat.
Oh my god.
You guys were like, fucking Cory.
I thought I did it. Not gonna
Yeah, I
lie.
know.
Yeah.
That's the best part. I should have just went along with it, I guess.
Anyways, I know a fair amount of my neighbors. Yes, honestly, the only people that I don't really know are the people across the street. I even know the people that are behind me.
Like you know their names?
Yeah.
And you would
I have their phone numbers and stuff.
did you initiate that?
No. In I think every respect, the neighbors initiated.
So would you ever if they hadn't?
No. I don't care about that at all.
Okay. And what about you, Jimmy? You live in a triplex, so there are two other dwellings in the
Yeah.
same house.
So
Do you know those people?
Yeah, since I'm wall to wall with these people, I'm on the end, so I'm technically don't share a wall with one of them. I wanted to make sure they had my phone number in case home theater system is too loud or something. I have slowly just cranked that shit to see if they'd ever say anything. Nothing. And I've asked them before, like, hey, just wondering, do you ever hear like music or anything? And they're like, no, nothing. I don't hear anything at all. Boggles my mind.
Yeah, it bottles my mind too.
I have no idea.
Apparently they're deaf.
Yeah, because like I have a decibel reader on my watch, and occasionally I'll just check it, see where we're at. One night it was at like 85 decibels in my house.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's very, very loud to be walled next to someone.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you why I'm asking. So I live in a very cookie cutter suburban type neighborhood, and I have neighbors on either side of me, and then I have a neighbor directly across the street And then my backyard fence is a shared fence line with people behind me. And at every diagonal angle, there's houses pretty close by. So theoretically, if I were that like really friendly neighbor who wants to get to know everybody, there are 8 houses in the immediate vicinity that would be the key candidates for being people that we know. So the people who share our fence lines are directly beside us on either side and then directly behind us. So if we're out in our backyard, we see the people that are behind us out in their backyard and do the whole like nod and wave thing, but never walk up to the fence and talk to one another. The people that are directly across the street from us, the female head of household is very, very outgoing and boisterous, and she has 2 children that are slightly older than our children, so she like brought over a welcome basket and introduced herself and gave us her phone number and was very friendly and polite and always is. And like for holidays, they bring holiday type baskets and leave them on our porch. They're very, very sweet. So we know those people. I don't know the people beside me on either side. In fact, I kind of actively avoid making eye contact with the people to my right because they seem unfriendly.
Jewish?
No.
That's good.
What the fuck?
That's
Why did
good.
you ask it like that?
I was just asking.
Like, yes, good.
What the fuck?
And the people to my left have a child.
I'll be more discreet next time. I'll ask if they're into sales or bagels.
And do they write Hollywood scripts?
Perhaps musicals?
Oh, God.
If they see a penny on the sidewalk, would they stop?
All right, so our backyard fence has been in a state of slight disarray since we bought the house in 2017, and it's slowly deteriorated a little more and more every year. And it's got some rotting wood, some posts that are not in the best shape, and it just needed to be repaired. And we had somebody come out probably 8 or 10 months ago. We had 4 different companies come out and quote to replace the fence and just got ridiculous prices. And so we decided not to do it at that time. I think wood prices were up crazy or whatever. But now the people who I kind of avoid eye contact with on my right, the fence post has gotten to a point where it's like falling over in their yard now, and it's like getting pretty bad. It needs to be replaced. And one day she walked over to our house and rang the Ring doorbell, and it was in the middle of the day, and my wife and I were both at work, and I didn't have time to answer it. So she left a note on the door that said, "Hey, the fence is falling over. We'd be willing to split the cost of this side of the fence with you if you would be willing to replace it." And we're like, "Hells yeah."
It's a nice offer.
Yeah, it's super nice.
What's the twist?
Well, I mean, the twist is it accelerates the timeline of needing to replace the fence. And part of the reason why we haven't had an episode in so long is because I've been dealing with a lot of shit. My car blew up and my air conditioner blew up. No, my fence fell over.
Oh.
So it's been a very, very expensive month.
Okay, when was your house built?
2008.
Yeah, so my house was built in 2007, and I feel your pain, brother.
Yeah, we just got some screws and some planks of random wood from the Home Depot and just put that shit up there.
Yeah, I was
It
like,
looks like
Jimmy,
total
bring
ass.
your drill.
Yeah, it looks like ass, but it's very functional.
Well, I have a homeowners association that will not allow such shenanigans.
Yeah, HOAs are of the devil.
Yeah, it's true. I live in God's country.
Well, they're allowing for the upkeep of our home's value.
Congratulations.
Anyway, I'm just trying to be positive about the situation.
If my neighbors had an issue that plummeted my house value, I'd take care of that myself, if you know what I mean.
All right. So I agreed to split the cost of the fence with my neighbor for that side. But while doing that, I need to just go ahead and bite the bullet and replace the whole fence. So I took the favorite of the 4 companies that we had come out previously and had them come back out and requote it. And it was still pretty expensive, but we were getting a little help now and we were ready. So I asked him to price it by linear foot, which he did. He drew out the map and told me how many linear feet each part was. and the back part of the fence line was 64 linear feet, but on the back part, the smooth part of the fence faces in toward me, and the posts are in my neighbor's yard, which I guess means that he owns that part of the fence line. And he has dogs and I have a dog, and even if I own that part of the fence line, I'm going to have to communicate with these people when they're doing the work because they need to have their dogs up and stuff like that. I need to make sure that they're okay with it and whatnot. So I've got to find a way to meet this man. And I'm like at a point now where I have the pricing. I'm going to ask him if he wants to split the back part of the fence, see if I can get some more help. And I don't know who he is. So it's like 5:30 in the afternoon, and everybody's coming home from work in the whole neighborhood. It's like everybody's outside. The weather's beautiful. Everybody's out there. But nobody's in the backyard. So I can't like wave him down and tell him to come over here. So I get in my car and I go around the block to the backside trying to find this guy. And it's hard to tell because the street curves differently on the backside, which side is which, like which house is which. And I didn't want to like slow roll through the neighborhood looking in the backyards and stuff like that because there's a lot of people out. And at this one house, I've got it narrowed down to it's one or the other. And at one house, there's all these people that are like out in the front yard just chit-chatting and talking and all that stuff. And I decide hopefully it's not that house because I had brought like a letter that I was going to put in the mailbox and I definitely didn't want to talk to anybody. So
Did you figure it out?
Well, so
Why don't you just go later in the day?
So I guessed, and I put it in these people's mailbox. Like I rolled my car up. So I go past the house with all the people in it, go to the next house, roll my window down, open these people's mailbox, which I'm pretty sure is like a federal offense or something. I don't think you can, I think that's what the bottom part of the mailbox is for. I don't think you can get in someone's top part of the mailbox.
Isn't it?
Yeah, the bottom part's for the newspaper.
I know, but I think it's also for like advertisements that are unsolicited that didn't deliver through the postal service. I'm pretty sure taking out or putting in mail in a mailbox that's not marked for postal. I think there's a law against that.
The church next to my house breaks the law all the time.
All right. Well, either way,
They don't abide by the law.
I put the thing in the mailbox.
True.
And then
Yeah, he did.
I take a note of what the back deck looks like at this house that I just put this thing in case I'm wrong. And you might be thinking,
It's such a bizarre process.
you might be thinking, you should know what the deck looks like on the people who are directly behind your house, but you'd be wrong.
Why did you?
They all look so
Why
similar.
didn't you just walk?
I see.
It's a pretty good little, you can't, like the fences prevent you from just going straight shot. So you have to go around the block. It's a pretty big block.
I see.
Yeah, it is quite a walk. I
Gotcha.
looked at a house on that road.
I know you did.
Yeah.
So I put the thing in the mailbox and then I quickly roll up my window and drive on before these people that are behind me that are out in the yard start asking questions about why I'm in their neighbor's mailbox. And I get home and I open the back door to my back porch and I'm like, fuck.
Wrong deck. Wrong deck.
It was the wrong deck. It was the people who had all the people in the front yard were the people that I was supposed to be talking to.
Oh no! So now you have to awkwardly go back with them still in the front yard.
Yes.
And just be like,
Because
sorry.
I can't risk these other people getting home and getting this thing out of their mailbox and having a letter that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
So I call my wife, who is on the way home with the children, and I say, wife, I love you. I need you to do me a favor. Here's what happened. I need you to go to this house and pull this letter out of this mailbox because I can't show my face over there. And she refused to help me.
This is
Good for her. This was
you-
your doing.
Are you okay?
So
Yeah, you make fun of my social anxiety sometimes, but this is.
No, this is like
I hate talking to people.
Which is so funny because like you worked in sales for so long.
I hate it. I'm very good at it, but I hate it.
trying to think of a political way to say this. You seem like you're affiliated with Dustin Hoffman in one of his famous roles in this moment.
Are you saying I'm retarded?
No.
No.
Yes.
Not that.
What did you mean? How did you mean that to be taken?
Rain Man. He counts good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I didn't count the number of houses very well because I put the mail in the wrong fucking mailbox. So I ended up, my wife said no. So I got back in my car, drove back around the block.
Did you take the letter out of their mailbox?
I took the letter out of their mailbox.
Oh.
And then put it in reverse and put it in the other person's
And
mailbox.
I was going to, but they were still out in the yard.
That-
Only one of them, though.
You should have made it into a paper airplane
All right.
and thrown it at them.
No. Listen, I'm going to make this even more awkward. Okay? So
I'm not ready.
I know what the man who lives at that house looks like. And he is roughly my age-ish, maybe a little older, but probably about my age.
Mm-hmm.
And the man that's still out front is an old man.
So you're
So
confused.
it's probably a father or father-in-law.
Sure.
Right? And I know this, but I didn't know how to say that because I didn't know the man who owned the house's name or anything.
Hey, you're not the normal guy. You're older.
No, so I start like walking up there, like
Say,
I'm gonna.
hey, are you the homeowner?
That's what I did, but I knew he wasn't the homeowner, which made it weird because
Yeah, we do that all the time.
All right.
Yeah.
So I wanted to try to put the letter in their mailbox so I could avoid a conversation until they were prepped with the knowledge of what we were going to be talking about. But the man intercepted me, the old man, and I said, hello.
Yo, are you a fucking robot, man?
And-
what is happening?
Why'd you just shut down this whole scenario?
Hello.
And I
Did you
said,
have some edibles before this or some shit? Like,
no. And I said, are you the homeowner? And I knew he wasn't the homeowner. And I think you could tell that I knew that by the way I said it. And then just at that moment, this man walks out of the house and I said, oh, the father?
The Son. The Holy Spirit.
My God, man. I am so glad that this story is on here. This is like forbidden technique level of
it really is.
like, what the fuck?
I'm shocked you're telling other people this.
And he said, no, father-in-law. And so this guy comes out and we start talking. And I tell him about the whole fence thing. And I said, and I was thinking we might split the back part of the fence. And he said, how much do I owe you? I said, well, that was really easy.
Out loud?
And yeah.
oh, no.
What the fuck, Josh?
And then I said, shouldn't we go look at it? And so he has to go into his house to get a key because his gate is locked.
Hold on. I have to stop you here. So this guy, you closed the sale.
Yeah.
You're in sales.
I talked myself out of the sale. Yeah. Because let me finish. I didn't end up getting him to split that part of the fence with me.
I wonder how that happened.
You fucking blew it.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No. So he gets the key and we go into the fence and his fence line extends into my neighbor's yard and into the other neighbor's yard. It's much wider than mine, which I think is why he had the fence. His property line apparently is wider. And on the part of the fence that goes over to my neighbor's and the part of the fence that's past my fence, his fence looks as bad as the rest of mine. It's rotting and like really bad. The part that goes from like where my fence line ends to where my fence line ends, it's basically perfect. The posts are great. There's only one little spot with a hole in it. The wood looks great. And we were both like, yeah, I don't really think this needs to be replaced. So I called the fence company and had them redo the estimate to just leave that 64 linear feet alone. We're just going to attach these other two sides to it, and we're saving like $4,000.
All right. That's pretty good.
But that's how I awkwardly met my neighbor.
Cool.
My
And-
God, man.
Now I have his name and number in my cell phone database.
All right. Since you had just a real moment to share with us, I'll do the same with my neighbor and how I met them, the ones behind me. So it's a similar situation where this guy was like, hey, I need to go into your backyard so I can look at the fence and see if there's any shit that I need to do to fix it. I'm like, all right, cool. But that's like when I actually met him. He was trying to get a hold of me for several days, and a lot of days I work from home. But when I'm working from home, I'm not in work clothes.
You're in no
or really
clothes.
any clothes at all.
Yeah.
So the layout of my house, the master bedroom where my clothes are, is across the house, and there's like a living space in between that where the front door is from my office.
A living room, maybe?
Yeah. So one day I'm in the office working pretty much naked, as is customary, and there's like 50 rings on my doorbell. Like,
Is that what your doorbell sounds like?
I should probably get that shit looked at.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
But I'm like, there's a fucking psychopath in my front yard. I'm not going to get the door. And
Especially not with my dick out.
yeah, not with my dick out, that's for sure. Maybe that'll scare him off.
That would be disarming. If
Yeah.
you ever get in a fight with somebody and you just like whip your dick out,
You just strip. Yeah.
All right, here we go. And just start getting naked.
Yeah.
That'll work.
No one wants to fight the naked guy.
It's true.
So, anyways,
Wouldn't work in San Francisco.
this
It's true.
happens like 3 days in a row. I didn't answer the door the first 2 days. I was like, fuck it. I'm not like, no, there's a psychopath out there or a salesman or something. I'm not doing it.
Did you say psychopath?
Psychopath, yeah. So, day 3, it's happening again, and this time I'm ready. But again, living space where the front door is, I don't like my front door has a window to it, and if you're tall, you can see into the house from outside. And I know this because I'm tall and I can see into the house from outside. So I'm like, I'm naked. I don't want this guy to see me. So I like army crawled across my fucking kitchen to get to
No.
the bedroom. Yeah, 100%. Because I didn't want to see him. I didn't want him to see my dick.
How would he see you? Like
Looking
I'm
in through
imagining
the window.
So what did you mean exactly when you said the third day I was ready, but you were still naked, so you weren't?
I was ready to answer the door.
naked.
But
No.
you weren't ready to answer the
Well,
door.
I
You had to
was
army crawl
I had
across your
mentally
kitchen.
prepared.
He kept a robe in his office that day.
I had mentally prepared, and I was like,
Why not just put on clothes?
gonna do it? No, why would I do that?
All right.
Maybe the third day comes around and he doesn't show up, so I have to inconvenience
have
myself
clothes on
with
for no
clothes.
reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it.
I just have to put on fucking clothes.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, that's how I met my neighbor, and he was a really nice guy. He's an older guy, and he was like, "Hey, my fence it falling down a little bit. I'm gonna go check it out." Okay.
Man, I wish I had a job where I could sit at home all day and not wear clothes.
Me too.
What?
Yeah, I met the set of neighbors that I know, like the day that we were doing the final walkthrough. They were just like out in their backyard, and Kelsey just started up a conversation with them.
Honestly, my neighbor Tony across the street is cool as shit. The day that I was moving in, he was like, "Oh shit, what's up, man? You got all your shit here, huh?" And there's like two dudes unloading all of my shit in my house, and I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Great, I'll be right back." And he comes back with beer.
Ah,
He's like,
Nice.
"Tell me about yourself."
nice. I like that
And,
a lot.
He's a cool dude. His name's Tony.
I frequently thought about inviting my neighbor over to drink because I see him on the back porch occasionally with a beer. But like their son just got out of rehab for alcohol.
Oh,
So I'm like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't do that.
yeah.
How do you know that? You have that good of a relationship?
Kelsey is very nosy,
Oh,
and she will pry every detail that she can out of every situation.
man.
What?
I'm
Just
I'm
the thought of Cory not knowing that.
and asking like, "Hey man, you want to come over here for a beer?"
He just said that the guy's frequently out on the...
Yeah, occasionally, not frequently.
Okay, well,
I may have said frequently, but it's occasionally. But looks like Clemson may have just won. Josh is doing a happy dance over there.
They're
go Tigers.
storming the field.
They won a national championship recently. This is really that big of a deal to them.
I'm sorry for celebrating victory. I know that you don't remember what that feels like, but I was just trying to enjoy the moment.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about them.
It's
They're
a home
storming.
game.
They're storming the field.
They're going down on the field to play with the players.
To play with the players.
Going
They're
down
gonna
on the
start-
field to play with the
Start
players.
tossing the old pigskin around.
No, at the end of the game, fans always go on the field and they lock arms and sing the alma mater.
Okay, didn't know that.
And then they, roll around and play with the players.
And yeah, the kids toss the pigskin with the players.
They diddle the players.
They're like
Why
dogs.
does everything have to be sexual with you guys? Why can't they just play with the players?
Hold on just a second.
I didn't think it was.
Pause. So, when you asked about the New York trip, you asked if I got molested. Why does everything have to be sexual with you, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the first time we ever had a woman on the podcast, Josh's
Yeah.
first fucking question
First
was
thing.
like,
"What's your favorite sex position?"
how do you like to get fucked? Like, damn it, man, what the fuck?
Hey, and I said we were going to circle back around to this, but Robert, you said you did the blanket thing.
By myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah, I was like 17 or something.
So?
What do you mean?
The fuck's wrong with you?
It's a fucking long flight.
Wasn't that juvie time?
No.
Oh, okay. Is that
You are really coming off like George from Seinfeld right now. It was a long flight.
It's a long flight. What am I going to do?
was that AJ or BJ?
BJ. No, AJ. It was AJ.
Huh?
After juvie or before juvie?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
How long were you in juvie?
Like fucking 8 hours. What?
For what?
We haven't talked about this?
No, we
Not
don't.
that I
We
recall.
really don't need to talk about this.
All right, we'll save it for another episode.
Yeah, that's going to be a different episode. It's coming.
No.
It's coming, buddy.
You're past juvie, Rob. It's not embarrassing anymore.
Anyways.
Hey, Cory,
Yeah, no.
Hey,
did you
long
see
flight.
that retired Antonio Brown was in a hotel pool in Abu Dhabi and he jumped backwards and put his naked ass in a woman's face and then tried to rub his dong on her, and then as she ran away from him, he floated up and like held it out.
Huh.
yeah, I did hear about that.
You think that's just sober?
No, that's the CTE is strong in Antonio Brown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well-
It's going to be 2 in a couple years.
Everybody,
You are not wrong. My God.
Yeah.
everybody always said that he was crazy, but now everybody can see AB's nuts.
Very cool. Very cool.
I like it.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See nuts.
It was blurred out, but looked kind of big.
Okay.
The fucking sensor bar was down to his knee.
No, it was like up out of the pool. Like,
You really,
let me
you
give
really
you, let me give
analyze
you a
this.
visual. Let me give you a visual.
Shit looked like
was
the Burj Khalifa.
I know those things are kind of stretchy, but like I doubt he was.
Those things are kind of stretchy.
Hold on. You talk about those things like it's a foreign thing that you're unfamiliar with.
I know them things is kind
Mine
of stretchy.
lives inside of me normally, so
I think we have established
comes
that.
out but twice a year.
Yeah, I think we have established, and Josh has admitted himself, he's unfamiliar with Big Pee-Pee.
Yeah.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
Likewise.
I was just thinking about Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had the dick size conversation before.
What do you call your penis? Poxitony Phil?
What?
Do you guys have names for your penis?
No.
No. Rob, please.
Captain Waterfall.
Oh, okay.
Does your significant other have a name for your penis?
If she does, I don't know what it is. She normally just says penis.
No. Wait, what? Wait, what did she say, Cory?
Penis.
Like
Like Peggy Hill style.
in
Oh,
in
that's
the
great.
moment?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, that's a fucking keeper, bud.
Wait, like in surprise?
Kinda. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Penis.
Sorta.
What about you, Rob?
Uh,
Because I know she doesn't call it Captain Waterfall.
no.
Baby Wobby.
Baby Wobbie. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't think so. I don't think she has a name for it.
Cool.
We'll wait till she's on the podcast next time. That'll be the first thing that Josh asks her.
Hey, what do you call Rob's dick? Have I told the magnet story?
I don't think so.
That's for another time.
What? You can't just do that and not tell the story.
It's like a Marvel movie, man.
How much time do you have, Josh?
We got Juvie. We got
No more
Magnet
time.
Story.
Josh doesn't have any more time.
Yeah, Josh doesn't have any time. All right.
No more time.
I really have to tell a magnet story?
Yeah.
Man, there's so many fucking episodes where it's just me talking about my dick.
You bring it up.
Yeah, well, you know.
Do you want to save it for another time? We can save it for
All right,
another
we
time.
can save it. That's fine. You guys got to bring it up, though, because I'm going to forget.
I'm
Don't you
writing it
worry.
down. It's on my list. Wait, can you just
This mind of
Put it
mine,
in
it's like a
the
steel
back
trap,
chat.
son.
magnet
This little
Rob?
mind of mine.
I'm going to let it shine.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Yep.
So, Jimmy, you started the show. We're talking about a couple shows that you went to.
I did.
I've also been to a few shows since the last time we recorded.
Hell yeah, we're the show boys.
Yeah, for sure.
Always at the shows.
They're very different shows. Anyway,
It looks like what Tua was doing on the
yeah,
field
it
the other
does. Man,
day. Jesus Christ.
we got to talk about that.
I'm familiar
yeah.
with the football thing.
Are you? Do you
Yeah,
know? Okay.
I saw it.
I mean, I sent like 100 memes to our group chat. So
I
do
saw
you
it before that.
What do you
Okay.
mean we got to talk about that? We already talked about it during the Spotify list.
Hmm?
I think that Josh got a concussion too.
Yeah.
You don't remember me talking about consulting the number 240th ranked neuroscience?
We mentioned it.
Oh, yeah.
We did
Yeah,
not
we
talk about
We talked
it.
about Tua.
All right. Tua got fucking railed after getting fucking railed 5 days ago.
And the independent neurologist got fired today.
Show
He
did.
was the scapegoat.
He was probably the 240th best independent neurologist in the world.
Probably. If he'd been like... If he'd been a
At
major
least.
neuroscientist,
If he would have been the Eminem of neuroscientists,
then we would
like,
no
like
problem.
number 5. No problem. Good to go.
Tua,
Tua
would still
cannot
be
go
able
back
to
out.
know which house is his.
Yeah, Tua can't go back out on the field. His brain looks like mom's spaghetti. No more.
nice. Nice.
But
I
were
don't
you
know that his palms were sweaty, though. They were really just kind of contorted.
Yeah. His knees were weak.
That's for sure.
Arms were heavy.
Both. Well, where you went to electronic stuff,
Oh, yeah.
I went to deathcore shows. That's
Naturally.
apparently my thing now.
It is.
But when we went to Orlando, we were supposed to go to a death metal show, and this band Volvodinia from South Africa were supposed to be playing. We ended up not going to that show.
It's a dope name.
I was very sad. And then they were on the bill to come to our city, and they were playing with A Bun of Burning Body and Signs of the Swarm. Both bands I'm very big fans of.
So that T-shirt that you're wearing right now came from one of those shows.
It came from that show, yeah, because it was an Upon a Burning Body show.
You could be making up all these band names, and I'd believe you.
Fair enough.
The same is true for when you talk.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's fair. At least Rob
Yeah.
knows.
So Cory's
Yeah.
shirt, to give you an idea, is the state of Texas, and then what is very clearly Hank Hill, but he's wearing a cowboy hat. So I think that's how they get away with stealing the IP. It says "King of the Mosh" upon a burning body. Makes me think back to episode 1 when we talked about our King of the Hill Pogs.
Oh, yeah. And when we had our good friend Ryan on the show,
Yep, who's from Texas.
all the way from Texas, and how he talked about how it was a perfect depiction.
Yep.
But Upon a Burning Body is from Texas. That's why they have this shirt. They're very proud of that. But Volvodinia, very, very good. Everyone should go see them if you even remotely like that kind of music. They're crazy musicians. Their lead singer has these face tattoos, and it's very clear that he's like, I'm going to be a musician or I'm going to be homeless. But boy howdy,
Those are the two options.
he got them gutturals like you can't believe.
Where else can you
Yeah.
feasibly work with face tattoos? Like a tattoo
Kitchen.
Tattoo shop.
tattoo shop,
Kitchen.
kitchen. What else?
That's about
That's
it.
about
Amazon warehouse.
Prison.
it. Sure. Yeah, I was gonna say prison, but you just do time there.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, you could be a guard with face tattoos, right?
TikTok.
Can you?
I don't know. Maybe if they're not like gang related.
Maybe they'd respect you
potentially.
more.
Potentially. But I got a koozie from Volvodinia's merch booth that I didn't read it. I just saw koozie and I was like, fuck yeah, buying the koozie.
Of course.
And then Kelsey saw this koozie And she was like, what is that? I went, what? And I looked at it and it says drowning hose and vomit since 2016. I was like, ooh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Jesus Christ.
What does that mean?
Because the guy has the gutturals that sounds like
Nobody
you're
knows
puking.
what it means, but it's provocative. Gets the people going.
No, it's not.
Ball so hot.
Speaking of which,
Is that what you know that quote from?
No, it's from Blades of Glory, but
No.
that what you just said? It's from Blades of Glory.
It's definitely Will Ferrell. I thought it was a different Will Ferrell
It's
movie.
Will Ferrell and John Heder in Blades of Glory.
Is it?
Are you guys okay?
pretty sure it is Blades of Glory.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was definitely going to say Old School.
No.
But it's referring to how the guy has the gutturals, like the...
I thought he just puked on people.
I mean, he may as well be.
Yeah.
But I had no idea they were from South Africa until they were like, hey, we're Volvodinia from South Africa. We're ready to fucking rock. And did their things.
That little accent is like my favorite ad lib in metal songs.
Oh, yeah. It's good. Blech.
It's like I'm listening to Architects.
Did you know that he has said that he regrets creating the blech?
The Architects guy?
Yeah.
I mean, he should probably stop doing it then.
He thinks
Because he does it in every fucking song.
He thinks it is way overused now.
Yeah, that's probably true.
It's because he does it in every song still.
And every other band does it as well, though. He's tired of all the copycats.
Is that why, like, major rappers like Playboi Carti do that?
It's lit.
Probably.
Yep. I'm going to 3 shows this month.
Yeah, buddy. 2 of them were with me, at least. Maybe all
We
3.
have
What's
2
the
or
third
3.
one?
Yeah, what is the third one?
Straight No Chaser.
Oh, yeah. You're only going to 2 of those with me then.
What is that country?
Acapella.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm not doing that.
Where's that? Is that here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that at the... Which theater?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. fair
Man,
enough.
I have this distinct memory of Straight No Chaser, and it's not a good one. So there was this fucking Christmas song by them that
yes,
somehow
I know
got
what you're talking
loaded
about.
onto my iPod as a kid.
Nice.
And whenever I'd plug it into like my mom's car when we'd like drive somewhere,
Always came up first.
it'd always play that fucking song first.
Do you hear what I
Yes,
hear?
it was that one. It was so bad. It'd be like June, and I'd
Nice.
plug in the iPod, and Christmas time is here.
A child.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, for the bachelor party, we're going to see Trivium, Whitechapel, Between the Buried and Me. There's a 4th band on that ticket. I cannot for the life of me remember who it is.
Shit, fuck, who gives a shit?
Pretty much.
They're probably called For the Life of Me. I'd believe that.
Maybe. But then the next day, after we go to a Falcons game, we're going to go see Meshuggah and Convergence. Is that their name?
It's Convergence, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good too.
Yeah.
There's
It's Converge. I'm sorry. Not
whatever.
Convergence.
It's going to be a very Cory weekend.
It's my fucking weekend.
I would
Oh,
hope
I know.
so. Otherwise, we fucked up.
True.
Yeah, bro.
We didn't do any of the planning at all.
No, I did all of the planning for my own bachelor party. It was great.
Yeah.
We're doing all the things I want to do.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
I still need to get money from many people for that, by the way.
Hey, Future's going to show up.
Maybe. He's probably going to be at the Falcons game. Him and Luda both.
Can you send me an invoice, Cory?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I still have one more thing to book, so trying to get a brew tour on
yeah.
Saturday afternoon.
Forgot about that. All right. Well, talking about the next couple of weeks sounds like a good way to let people know that we are very sorry that we have been episodeless for a few weeks, and we are very sorry that we're going to be episodeless for a few more.
Man, that anniversary episode just really took it out of us.
It really did.
That was a fucking wonderful train wreck.
It was a
Yeah.
masterpiece, and we didn't feel like we had to continue after that. It was a mic drop.
Yeah, it really was.
And here we are just fucking it up.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
But
welcome back to Fuck Island, boys.
I mentioned
You fuck?
I fuck.
I mentioned some of the stuff I had going on last month, and Jimmy had his trip, and everybody's been busy. And then October obviously is going to be a busy month. We've got probably next week we'll try to record. I think Jimmy said he's unavailable, so maybe the 3 of us will record something. And then We got Cory's bachelor party weekend, the weekend after that. And then we got Cory's wedding the weekend after that.
And then my nuptials, bitches.
I was thinking that it would be really, really cool. I was kind of not kidding about Rob and Jimmy and I recording like right outside your door, just on your wedding night.
I'm down. Also, what do you guys should place bets on whether or not Rob will cry at their wedding.
You, Rob?
Yeah, me.
Wow.
You're a wedding crier?
You one of those kind of guys?
I'm bad at processing emotion in general, and
Wow.
I react poorly to a lot of stuff.
I've been to like 6 weddings with you. Guess there's some people you didn't know.
For people that I didn't know.
He has cried at all of them.
Yeah, as I was recording.
Just sobbing. Like, they're watching their video like, what the fuck is that crying? Who is crying?
Why is the cameraman crying?
If you didn't catch it in previous episodes, we used to video weddings together.
Yeah.
We weren't invited.
No. In fact, most of them didn't even feed us.
It's an untapped market. It's a voyeurist wedding.
All right. Well, despite our lack of recording and publishing episodes, we have still been tweeting at Miller Lite every day to no avail.
No avail.
But if you would like to follow along on that journey, you can find us on Twitter. We're also on Facebook and TikTok at Appleboys Pod. Don't forget about Instagram.
Can you just follow me on Instagram instead? It's a lot easier to update my story.
Why?
And my Instagram's more interesting.
Way more lit.
Don't plug your own shit on the show, Jimmy.
It's JAMS. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to plug it. It's fine. DM the Appleboys Instagram, and I'll give you my personal Instagram.
He posts feet pics.
He does, yeah.
You can also
Occasionally
find all of our links at appleboys.us because our website still hasn't been fucking rebuilt after it met its early demise.
We've already talked about how little time you have available.
I know.
It's been a rough month.
I know. That shit's probably not going to get done till like springtime.
Well,
it was like website
whatever,
Armageddon.
man.
It was.
I'll open back up the GeoCities. It's fine.
No, we got our links page up at appleboys.us. It looks nice. It actually probably looks better than the regular website anyway.
We can add the
Let's just do that.
GeoCities to the links page.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can also subscribe to us at patreon.com/appleboys, but we're kind of paused on that at the moment because we want to make sure people are getting their money's worth. So we stopped payment for the month of October. I'd like to shout out Nate Dogg, who refuses to be stopped by the Patreon stoppage and has DM'd me on Twitter to validate that we received it in our PayPal account.
Oh, he just gave you like $5?
What a hero.
No,
Wow.
Nate donates more than $5.
Oh.
Rob,
shit.
you should send Josh some feet pics just for Nate to have on the Patreon.
I'll do that.
Nate, message me if you want me to get you feet pics of Rob, and I'll do it.
As discussed in a previous episode, there's a price for everything.
You know what's free though?
And it's lower
Seeing
than you
the video of Rob being terrified of a spider on our Twitter account.
Yeah, that's going to
that's going to
that'll
be
be
twitter.com/
That was pretty good.
Appleboys
It'll be in
Pod.
Discord too.
What the fuck? God damn it, bro.
Discord,
I was mad.
Discord is the place to be. That's where the community is built. That's our spot.
This is a question for you, Josh, and also so the listeners will know. Which channel should I post these ring videos in? Episode discussion?
Yeah. Let's make a new thread for this episode,
Got it.
and we'll post it in there. So discord.gg/appleboys. Is that right?
Yes, with a question mark.
Yep. Discord.gg/appleboys. And now I think we just say happy tonight, and then the announcer says all the shit that I just said, but better.
But far more professionally. Happy tonight.
Happy tonight, everybody.
Did you
Thanks
just have
for
to say it
listening.
while smiling?
I did.
All right.
All right, happy tonight. Happy tonight.
Just so people know that we're in a good mood. You know?
I've been paid by that horror movie that's coming out to just smile all the time.
Yeah. What's up with that shit anyways? It looks fucking stupid.
I actually think it looks pretty dope.
They're advertising
I think
really.
I think it's great marketing.
It is.
I think all horror movies should do something
Early
similar.
reviews are really good as well. So
Mm.
Happy tonight.
Happy tonight.
happy tonight.
Happy tonight.
You've been listening to the Appleboys podcast. I know. We're badass. We hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. Thank you for listening, especially premium subscribers. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, hook up with us on Discord at discord.gg/Appleboys, on the website at appleboys.us, and Twitter and Facebook at AppleboysPod. Happy tonight.